Right guys, on the way to Supercar Sunday in Sharnbrook, one of the biggest events probably ever, really, apart from like Goodwood and stuff like that. As you can probably tell, got a blocked nose, not feeling very well. I'll try and record for you guys, but if there's not much footage, it's because I'm not feeling very well. But as I say, I'll try. So when I get there, I'll record, as I say, as much as I can. So I'll see you when I get there.
Would you like me to park it for you?
So behind me is a Golf R in black, which is just there, and then a purple 370, I think it is, correct me if I'm wrong. They're both air-ridden, so yeah, so they can lower and they can also rise as well on different settings. So I'm about to show you these, and then also some of the other cars that I've already seen, and then I'll see you later on.
Rick, we'll look out for you at lunch, mate. Yeah, no troubles, buddy. See you, man. See ya.
Right guys, as you can see on the number plate it says F430, so this is obviously going to be a Ferrari F430 in a red, which is like extremely nice, especially in the sun. It's got the tan and red interior, and then also in there it's got like a stereo speaker, like for obviously playing music. and then we've got the steering wheel, and obviously like the centre console and all that. I would imagine it's an automatic because there was no gearbox in there. And then the next one across we have a Noble in a really nice blue. Carbon fibre wing mirror, and then one of the air intakes, and then also carbon fibre all in there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but that is a manual.
Ja wiedziałem. Ja byłem so excited, tata. Widać Porsche? Yes. Golden Porsche.
Right, so we found a V12 Vantage S in a kind of like silvery kind of glimmer colour. Not sure like what it is. I think it's like something to do with like free paint protection or something. It's also convertible, which is interesting, and it's also a manual. So we've got carbon fibre on the hood there, and then coming like pretty much next to it, we have a GT2 RS in a black wrap and chrome. Interesting with a red interior with like the black, but it's also, I find it quite nice in terms of all the carbon fibre, like on the wing mirror.
One at a time in quick succession. London Light TV, are you ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1, reveal. The Liberty Walk 458 Spider, the cannonrun Picture Queen. Ford GT. And my all-time favourite car, Fabio, where are you? My friend Fabio Lamborghini told me once that his uncle, Felicio, took this out for a test drive. When he got pulled over by the police for speeding. And he said, you know what, I pulled you over. And he said, no, he said, you go for speeding. Felicio gave him the key and said, if you can drive this car slowly, I'll pay the fine. And that's Fabio said.
Right guys, outside the cannonrun stand they've got quite a few nice cars, as you can probably imagine. If you don't know who they are, I'll put the link in the description, but you should do, because they're like one of the best like car companies for like doing drives and stuff like that. So there's the main stand, and then they've got the merchandise stand there as well. Within their like fleet that they've got today, they've got a Mustang GT, AMG GTR. I think it's a DB11 Aston Martin, but I might be wrong, so correct me. And then they've also got a fairly cool like B kind of livery on this Bentley. I'm not sure which one it is, because there's obviously quite a few. But yeah, it's really, really nice. There's also a race like driver car, like so one like drives and one like tells them where to go. So I've also got some Lamborghinis like in front of me, so later on I'll try and show you them as well as some other stuff. But I thought I'd tell you a bit about cannonrun, so I'll see you later. guys, I've managed to somehow get into a 1977 Lamborghini Urraco, I think it's called, URRACO, fully stock. As you can see, it's quite nice inside, like in terms of like the seats and the like center console and where you sit. Like you can see the vents at the back there. I've just had a chat to the owner. It's fully stock, like there's no changes whatsoever, and I'd imagine it goes quite well, even though it's really, really old. Right guys, as you can see, there's quite a lot of Lamborghinis around because there's a Fabio Lamborghini. It's have like special guests like every year. So we've got a Euros, as you would have seen me in a bit of a previous clip. We've got 640s, we've got like Dash 4s, LP700 Dash 4s. We've got pretty much every Lamborghini you could think of, like SVs, S's, that kind of thing. So yeah, just to give you a bit of a pan round. So that Lamborghini UK, and then we've got all of these Lamborghinis, and then there's some more as well. If I just keep moving down here, we've got an orange one just behind me. I don't think you'll be able to see it. There we go. We've then got a really nice like baby blue. We've then got green, white next to like a green, and then coming down here there's a special one. It's a 1 of 1 Aventador S. Really, really nice, but a bit like out of the way. It is a baby blue and orange Aventador S. So his Instagram is JWH1_Aventador. So that's if you want to go and follow him. As I say, I'll put most of as many people as I can in the description for following their Instagrams if you like the cars, but then just going around to where we were earlier on. And then if you were watching the video this time last year that I made, you would have seen this blue car, and then that orange car is like newer. That orange car is newer. Sorry you can't hear me. There's so many loud cars going past. But yeah, these two cars here, the orange one, which is new as I said, and the blue one, both owned by the supercar service. So what they do is they get cars, like supercars, and they store it for people who, like, for example, if they go on holiday or they just don't want it in like a public place, like a garage or something like that, like they'll store it for you. So again, I'll put their link for Instagram in the description below. But that's what they do, so I thought I'd show you it, as one of the cars is new, as I said, which is that one, and then there's the other one there. Right guys, so the car behind me is a Countach, quite a nice old Lamborghini, but for those of you that didn't know, or didn't notice it earlier on, well, say earlier on, like just at the start of this clip, it has no wing on it. Now, most Countaches are known to have a big wing on it, right? So pretty much this one doesn't, because it's the first one, or one of the first ones made. So pretty much Lamborghini have gone, right, let's make a Countach. Let's make a Countach, right? But they haven't put a wing on it. So that is why there is no wing, because it was one of the first ones made. Right guys, I found a Countach that has a wing, as you can see right at the back. So after the one that I showed you earlier on, the silvery one that didn't, this one has. So I think, like most cars that have a wing, it's meant to be more aerodynamic. So that's that one in a nice red. It's quite dirty though, I don't know if you can tell on camera. Then next to it we have a AMG GTR, and then we have Jay from cannonrun's Ferrari 458, which has got 600 brake horsepower, so that's just insane. We then have Right guys, we've arrived back home from Supercar Orlando 2018. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.